Buscar que los visitantes a los recintos museísticos colaboren como actores culturales activos y no como consumidores pasivos fue uno de los objetivos de la jornada Museo Participativo, que organizó el Papalote en colaboración con la Dirección General de Divulgación de la Ciencia de la UNAM, la Secretaría de Cultura, el INBA y diversos recintos expositores de arte. La museógrafa estadounidense Kathleen McLean, participante en este encuentro, reflexionó sobre cómo debe cambiar el proceso de desarrollo de exhibiciones actualmente.
It's important to think of visitors as partners in creating the exhibitions in the museums. If you want visitors to participate with you in museums, it's very important to not think of them as students or the public, but to think of them as partners in the process of creating the museum. Museums are more of a celebration of human creativity and human experience, and that means that we need to be more open. It doesn't mean that in the United States some museums are trying to be all participatory, kind of like Papalote, but that's not necessary. Some of the museums that have, for me, the most power are places where there's a little room for conversation, a little room for participation, but maybe a big space about a big story or some objects that are important or issues that are important in society. It doesn't all have to be participatory, but it has to have the spirit of participation.
En esta primera jornada, que tuvo como invitados a especialistas en el tema como el colombiano Camilo Sánchez y el argentino Nicolás Testoni, también se reflexionó sobre el reto que enfrentan los museógrafos frente al comportamiento del público en las exposiciones.
I think the most important challenge is for museum people to understand that the responsibility is on us as people who work in museums to do a good job of having that conversation. Many people work in museums because they want to be separated from the people. They think that being in a museum makes them special, and they have to get rid of that attitude. That attitude no longer works in the 21st century.
Noticias 22, Karen Rivera.